Thank you, Kelly. I'm here at the Merry Acres Event Center on Dawson Road for the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce Legislative Affairs Rise and Shine Breakfast. Now, today what we're going to have is people are actually just starting to trickle in at 7:30 a.m. There's a coffee hour and networking, and it's a half hour. At 8 a.m., the breakfast and the program will begin. Now, we'll be hearing from a number of speakers as well as seeing some pretty cool stuff that has to do with Albany. We'll be hearing from Senator Freddie Powell Sims and Representatives Gerald Green, Winfred Dukes, Carol Fullerton, and Ed Reinders. We will also see the Albany Daugherty Economic Development Commission video that we talked about. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Phenomenally shot. I believe that was the one that was shot on the iPhone 5, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. Other than that, people are just starting to trickle in. As I said, the sun's coming up, and we are in for a good day here on Dawson Road. So I will tell you everything that is going on, fill you in, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. Right now, let's send it back to Chris for some weather. Chris. Thanks, guys. I'm here at the Merry Acres Event Center. It is the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce Rise and Shine Breakfast, the Legislative Affairs Rise and Shine Breakfast. And I'm here with Cynthia George, and she is the chairman of the board for the Chamber of Commerce. So first start by telling us what this event really is.
Well, we invite our state delegation each year to come and give us a brief update on what's coming up in the next session and kind of give us an overview of some of their thoughts. And we invite our community to come and hear that, and our chamber members. And it's an opportunity for us to share a little bit about what's going on with the chamber, but mainly it's an opportunity for us to hear from them. So it's our business community connecting with our legislators, and the chamber gives them the opportunity to do that.
Okay, fantastic. Now, what are some things that we're going to actually be seeing specifically today?
Well, you will hear from each of our state legislators. They will have an opportunity. We limit that time, but we have an opportunity for them to each speak on some of the things. They will talk about some things that happened in the legislature this past year. Since this is a biennial, we'll have things that will be coming up in this coming legislative session that particularly pertain to our region, and to the business community. So it'll be it's exciting. We always have a great turnout for this event.
Yeah, so far so good. I think we picked the worst spot in the building, being right next to the coffee, because we're about to get trampled.
This is an important, we have a legislative affairs committee for the chamber, and we are very strong advocates for the business community.
Fantastic. All right, well, thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. And before we get stepped on or run over or whatever, we're going to get out of here. So I will actually be back a little bit later in the 8 o'clock hour with more information on this event. So make sure to stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's send it back to you guys in the studio. Joining us, I am at the Merry Acres Event Center for the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce Legislative Affairs Rise and Shine Breakfast. Now, what this was, earlier I was speaking with Cynthia George. She is the chairman of the board for the Chamber of Commerce here in the Albany area, and she was telling me that there are actually a number of these, 8 or 9 throughout the year. This happens to be the Legislative Affairs Rise and Shine Breakfast. Now, what that means is businesses from all over Albany, Chamber of Commerce related businesses, they come here and correspond with the legislative reach of Albany as well. So it is a correspondence breakfast, a go-between, if you will, between the businesses and the legislative branches of Albany. Now, there was a coffee and networking hour that began at 7:30. They're actually just about to begin. If you see right to my right here inside, I got the old boot because they're about to begin in just a few minutes. At 8 o'clock, the breakfast and the program begins. Now, during the program, we're going to be hearing from some pretty great speakers. Senator Freddie Powell Sims, he is the state senator, and then as well as state representatives Gerald Green, Winfred Dukes, Carol Fullerton, and Ed Reinders. Now, those will be the speakers that you will be hearing from. We will also get almost a State of the Union type of address as to what I was describing to you before, the go-between between the businesses and the legislative area of Albany. So we'll keep you up to date on that, and for right now, we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio. I'm sorry, we're going to a break. We'll go to a break. When we come back, we will have much more from the studio. So stay with us here on Good Day.